the Grand Tour game. This is on the PS4. Yo, the Lotus Evora is now available. Link your Twitch Prime. Can you guys hear it? Do you need a little more audio? Louder? Hang in here. Dunk. All right, so just a heads up, whenever we do a bounty or something sponsored like this, it's always install the Prime subscription and loot reminder extension. I think we have that installed. Dunk. Give me 1 second here. Yeah, it's already installed. We've been installed. So anyways, what I was saying is for this, whenever we do a bounty or something like this, it's always an addition to the show, right? So I wouldn't take an hour of Tark or an hour of Dark Souls away from the show. It's an addition here. So we're gonna play the Grand Tour game. Season 1, Season 2, Season 3. Let's go. Should we go Season 1? The Holy Trinity. The guys start their new show racing across California to a live concert featuring a gigantic fire-spitting metal scorpion. That's what play from the start, huh? Remember it? Yo, Sushi, just a heads up. The everything's set. So when I do a bounty, I handle it on the back end. Thank you, though. Yo, while it's loading, we get to crack open a cold one. Yeah, you said it looks good. You're curious to see how the cars handle and whatnot. Me too. So it's like what episodes built into the game? Yo, that's a Ford Mustang. You've seen an episode of the show. You're interested in seeing how the game is. Is this Michael McDonald singing? Good to see you. 3 numpties back together. Yo, Ford. More horsepowers? Hang in here, boys. Why is this called Rocket? Is that an actual Mustang? Watch the transmission. It is no Ford Escape, but I'll tell you what. It's pretty darn close. All right, so this is a friendly little race here. So you just literally hop right into the action here. We're facing Hammond and May, and we're Kelly Clarkson. Is this an Elton John song? I'm just trying to wrap my head around what's going on right now. Have I watched Top Gear? I've never seen it. I don't watch reality TV. The game basically follows episodes of the show, but you get to drive. That's cool. All right, so we're 1 for 1 on the races. I wonder if they actually got the rights to the real cars. I would think so, right? And I would think if I owned a car company, I would want my car in a game at no charge, right? They have a Detroit episode in Season 3. Can we go to that right away? So actually, this is a really unique integration that I've never seen before. Like having episodes, it's like really good, interesting cross promotion. If these are unique episodes, right? So if like you've already watched Top Gear, I don't know. I guess it's interesting on either side of the coin. It's something new. What is this? They just can't show the car's damaged. I mean, what about what just happened? What car is this? This is Surso Yeat's Daily Driver. It's actually a pretty good looking game. And the cards handle. This is the kind of card game I'd like to play where there's like a hint of realism. But it's not like super realistic where you're not going to be able to handle it. Yeah, that's Ryan Gary's real car. He tells us he has a Ford Fiesta, but really, he's out there doing donuts in the halls of Vancouver's parking lots. Yo, this guy's fighting us hard here on these turns. Send him, let's go! Hang in here. 80, I'm blocking the percentage. I'll move my character so you guys can see the map. Because I was just about to ask how much more do we have to go to fend this guy off, but we're pretty much done. 98%, 99%. Let's go.
The location we chose for this titanic duel was Portugal.
There we go.
Specifically, the international racetrack of the Algarve.
Oh, so this takes us to our next track. That's a McLaren.
We arrived, mechanics from Porsche and McLaren pounced on our cars, fettling them for what was to come.
So there's like lore in between each race.
Soon the McLaren and the Porsche were ready for some shakedown laps. And for these, we decided to take each other's cars.
You never drive someone else's car. The lore of the Grand Tour is super deep. Press at square while turning to drift. Yo, I gotta move our guy, huh? All right, let me move us because we're in the middle of. There we go. Look at the drift. Oh no! Wait, if you drift too much, what do you overcompensate? All right. Yo, this is a full U-turn. If I knew how to do this in the 2009 Ford Escape and I knew I wouldn't injure myself or anyone, I would try it at least once. Real quick in the chat, Y or N in chat if you've ever drifted. We're hitting Ravies in the Aston Martin. There's too much. I think when we drift, there's too much. There's a lot of people that have done it. No, you've never driven a car. Driving cars like this is overcompensating. I mean, are these kind of cars aren't out on the street, are they? Like if I saw someone do that on the freeway in real life and they didn't hurt themselves or other people, I would probably have tears in my eyes of laughter. You've drifted in your Ford Taurus once before it died. How do you drift? You just do this and then hit the brake button. Getting heavy revs on this thing. You used your e-brake. What's an e-brake? Less screaming, one clean lap, try to stay off the grass and the wall. That's easy clap. Oh, this is So how do you drift in real life? Don't teach me how to, please. I would like to know. You definitely slam your brakes on. E-brake or clutch kick. But my 2009 Ford Escape is automatic. Handbrake down when going into a turn. I don't have a handbrake. Wait. E-brake, turn, then gas it. It sounds like a bad idea. How do I not have a handbrake? I have a 2009 Ford Escape. That's because it is a bad idea. Handbrake necessary. Driving without handbrake is called crashing. just hit the drift button. Oh, parking brake. Yeah, I have one of those, but it's like a little stomper right next to you. I have gas, and then I have to you it looked like I have gas here, brake here, and then over here is a little stomper. So I hit the stomper.
Well,
This is rubbish.
I was just thinking.
So you hit the stomper and then you gun
This
it.
was boring me to death. It was like
What prevents the 2009 Ford Escape from tipping over? So if I were to, yo, Zane, hear me out here. What if we can drift in this? Do it on stream.
I am here because
Hit the stomper and gun the gas. That seems like a really bad idea. Don't do it, but if you drift, please record it on video. All right, so if you're drifting in a SUV, how do you do it so you don't flip the car over?
I shouldn't feel so good, but it does.
Excuse me, my fizz. We need 100% fizz. Oh, we're getting the fizz, boys. No way you don't flip in an SUV. We want our fizz. Can we get FIZZ spam in chat? You gotta ghost ride the whip. We gotta get 5x fizz. If you care about flipping, then you shouldn't be drifting. I mean, I don't want to drift on a regular basis, but once in my life, I feel is acceptable. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying everyone should do that, and if you're listening to this or watching this now, don't drift. But I'm just saying, I'm probably not mature enough to handle drifting. The same way I got kicked out of driver's ed class. Drift in the snow. I think it's a cool concept for a game. To be able to play the show. Dan, if you want to drift once in your life, hire a professional driver for a couple hours and take you around a safe track. What's a safe track? I do want to do the Detroit episode. A closed course. That's what you're on in the game. I think that our tracks. So they have, you can do this in real life? I thought it was just open for racers. Galaxy Brain. There is one in every city. Dan, if you want to drift, go to the local supermarket when it snows. There's a track in Atlanta that have tracks like this 3 times a year. Oh, they open it up to the public? Hang in here. I think let's try to win this one. Oh, we have boost. Look at that. We have the nitrous. They got the 5-hour energy in this thing. Go raining with a Ford Escape? What's raining? Oh, racing. Oh, we got one more lap to catch him here, boys. Yeah, second place. Give us that silver medallion. Hang in here. Hey! Can I get B space M spam in chat? Texting. we're texting and driving? I mean, thank you for the sponsored opportunity, but what is that teaching the youth right now?
Oh, for God's sake.
But Mom, I saw it in the game Dan was playing. He was going 170 miles an hour and texting. I'll let the Grand Tour handle that one. Hang in here, boys. Hang in here. Hang in here. Can we catch him? Sending another text? Give me more horsies.
Oh, God. Gotta keep the pressure on.
No, we choked. You just watched the series on Netflix and now you want the game. DAE marketing.
We could have played out there all day, but before we
Dan's driving is about on par as his flying in Ace Combat 7.
start the tests to see which of the cars was best. I came up with the first one. Me. The way. Let's make the first test a drag race using electric.
Where's the Teslas, boys?
Why not?
Because you can't drive the Ferrari on electric.
Yo, Meckel O Maniac down in the red shirt gold chain for the very first time. Thank you so much for supporting the show. Welcome to the champs and chains of the chat. Zesty Wiggles. Meckel 100% invented Power Rangers. Zesty Wiggles down in the red shirt gold chain for the very first time. 100% invented Lemon Zest. Thank you so much for the support. And Roland Butterfield down in the red shirt gold chain for 7 straight months. Also started the deep lore behind Paquiescence. Thanks for the 7 months. Appreciate it.
We shut them down.
E mode. Oh, this is not on Netflix. It's on Amazon Prime Video. It's not a milk float. Hang in here. We don't even need to steer, right? Oh, it's easy clap. Where's the 2009 Ford Escape? I mean, do they have like really highfalutin cars like 2009 Ford Escape in this?
Yeah, but it's not important though, is it?
Is it not?
No, it's just not relevant.
Right, right. In a drag race, it's...
You think your second ever car purchase is going to be a Tesla?
Back in the pits, Hammond had an idea for the next test.
We've got to drive to the hotel, yeah? haven't we?
Yeah.
It's about an hour away, and it gives us a chance to see what they're like on the road.
That's a good point.
Real world.
That is a good point.
I can't do that. I can't drive the Ferrari on the road.
Why not?
Why?
Well, it's not registered.
It is. It's not number plate.
No, that's just pretend.
V12 laugh.
Register it, it becomes second-hand and they have to pay the tax. That's why it came in a lorry.
So you can't drive it
What's
on the
lorry
road
mean?
either.
Nobody can drive it. It's not road legal.
Oh no.
Mate, that's...
Oh, that is such a shame.
It's an hour of...
Oh,
Sorry about the
James,
Ravies,
That's
by the
really
way.
a rotten bit of luck because you've come a long way from Italy.
You drive a 96 Buick, but it's a Roadmaster. Respect.
Best ever commute.
All right, so we're racing to the hotel. Thank you guys for hanging out, by the way. I appreciate it. The raviolis, I can promise you to a 99.7% degree of certainty will be fixed for Wednesday. What was my first ever car? Great question. I'm hesitant to say because it was a sticking point growing up as a kid. But I drove the first car that was quote unquote mine, which really wasn't mine, was a 2-door black Ford Escape. Explorer. Back when Ford made 2-door Explorers. Yo, we're killing this. We're killing the game right now. I mean, there's a story I could tell, but I'll never tell it on the show. Just because it's like, it's a little BM. Hey Dan, those little things you made for your buddies in Minecraft was awesome. Hey, thank you. I'm glad you appreciated them. Yeah, let me know, what was your first car that you drove or had access to at the age of 15, 16, or wherever you got your license? That was your buddy's first car too. Yours was a hand-me-down Toyota Sienna minivan. I hope it was burgundy. Oh, it looks like we're a little bit behind on chat, I think. You Honda Civic 86 Camaro, I see you flexing. 1997 BMW 700 black on black. 2006 Dodge Caravan. Nissan Sentra. Yo, did your Nissan Sentra? I always found the Nissan cars where the trunk was, they had that little dongle you had to lift up to use the key. Did you have one of those? A Citroen Xantia. I don't know what that is. Ford Focus. Toyota Camry. Mitsubishi Galant. 2008 Hyundai Elantra. 96 Jeep Cherokee. 76 Toyota Corolla. And that was in 2004. That thing must have had 8 million miles on it. Chevy Caprice. Nissan Xterra Squad, 1975 Chevy, 2003 Mustang you still have 7 years later. Yo, what color is it? 1983 Oldsmobile Toronado, Chevy 9mm Beretta, 1985 Fleetwood Cadillac. You got the Cadillac and you got the DeVille. Mercury Grand Marquis. Yo, my grandpa drove that kind of car. You got an 08 Saturn Aura. Those Saturn Auras were highfalutin, man. Those are the sedans, right? Ford F-150, Opel Astra. That sounds like a European car. Red Dodge Neon. What are we doing here? I like how quick these tracks are too. It's not like you got to do 8,000 laps. You had a 90 Hyundai Stellar that had a push button trunk. Yo, Shannon, did your Nissan have one of those like lock protectors on the trunk? I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but it was definitely in that year range. Maybe it was a little before that. Ebola? Excuse me? We're just mashing here. Yours was an 05 and it did not have that. Ah, so you probably had to be somewhere around a 2000 Nissan. But do you guys know what I'm talking about? Like, picture like a pocket watch with a cover over it, but instead of opening like this, like a pocket watch opens like this, it would open like that, and then you put your key in.
It really is the most dangerous track anywhere.
Yeah, the luck cover. I want to just get to the Detroit map. How many more of these do we have? Yeah, under the logo. Yo, Max here. Thanks for dialing in. I appreciate it. One lap, plenty of drifting. All right, let's focus on this lap here.
But everywhere else, it is better.
Skip. Hang in here, kid. Hang in here. Hang in here. I wonder why the cars don't show damage. Oh, that perfect drift. Easy clap on that drift. Oh, that was a good drift, no? So we want to try and get a lot of mileage in drifting. Okay. Licensing. Because it's an advertisement, yeah, but like, I still feel like even in advertising, a car can get damaged. They do crash testing. All right, I gotta focus on driving here. Can you do like mini drifts? I always just mash it the whole time. Oh, we're so close to the gold drift. Oh. Car manufacturers don't want to show damage to their cars.
There are fast corners, slow corners, drifty corners, and bumps.
The cars are made of the same material as Harvey's gavel.
It's hard on the brakes.
But they don't publicize the images of their crashed cars. But on crash test commercials, they show them.
And yelp. It is vicious.
That's why I was asking about licensing for real cars. They don't let new cars get smashed up in a game.
Which has flummoxed the M2. This thing is an absolute masterpiece.
All right, what do we got here? Yo, Demon Von. Ooh, you been around for a minute.
They will all be driven by the same racing driver.
All right, I do want to do the Detroit one.
Looking utterly bewildered.
Yeah, I don't have to scold someone. I gave up teaching. All right, so we got to beat 109. Although I'm about over this track here though. Oh, just a little mini drift. Little mini drift here. Little mini drift. We can do it, kids. We can do it. We can do it. 109's the time to beat here. We're on pace. We're on pace to break the any percentage record. Hang in here. Hang in here. 60% done. 42 seconds on the clock. Need to hit this drift here. Got to hit the drift here. He hits the drift. Here's the big drift, the U-turn drift. That's okay. You can survive that one. Can you survive this one? Go, 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 kid, go. 56 seconds on the clock. We got to get 109 here. One final drift here to make it home. We got 10 second on the clock. 102. Don't hit the signs here, kid. Get back on the grass. Oh, missed it by 1 second. Yo, later, Knox. We were so close. How many times did the band hammer come out in class? I never got super. I can think maybe once or twice when I won't say lost it, but I'm like, yo, you gotta go. Get some K Conesy spam in chat.
Now it's time to see where the M2 goes on that board. Let's have a look. Let's put it on.
Chat, what is safer in the snow, a pickup truck or a Jeep? Yo, Centralis, I love the signing of Amendola. I'd rather have him than Golden Tate. I'm all about team guys, team guys, team guys. Plus, we're not paying him that much money either.
It's definitely the one you should have if you want one that's slower than all the other.
All right, let's get to the Detroit level here. Yo, Knox, thanks for the 5 months, by the way. Thanks for dapping in and dropping the bits as well. Can we get some easy clap in the chat for Knox?
We began by lining up the 3 most exciting cars on the planet.
Excuse me? Where's my 2009 Ford Escape? That's one of the most exciting cars on the planet. A Porsche, Lee Ferrari, and McLaren P1. Man, do people actually drive these things? Like, it's hard to imagine. Like, it looks like a spaceship or something. Ford Escape, Ford Escape, Ford Escape.
I have to have the drivetrain
You do.
track mode.
What?
Aero package in sport mode so
That looks like my
rear-end
joystick
sport
for
set off with
Star
the
Citizen.
traction. I have to have the DRS button pressed with my thumb to keep the rear wing open.
These cars are DRM protected.
Control in the Porsche, left foot on the brake, hard. Right foot on the throttle, hard. Light goes green, left foot off brake, ding!
Launch button pressed for 2 seconds. Left foot on brake. Right foot on throttle.
Press launch control, mash the throttle, within 4 seconds, release the brake.
You see at least one Lambo per week. Where do you live?
Boost, and I have to set off then within 3 seconds or the entire system disengages.
When your car has a launch control. You're not lying. Chicago and Lake Forest area sells these supercars. It has a launch button. This is like an F-15 preparing for takeoff.
3, 2, One.
Oh, easy clap. Is it BM if we cut him off right here?
With that sorted, it was time to bring in a racing driver to see which of our cars could do the fastest lap.
Check out Gumball 3000. What is it?
Said he wasn't
Get a bloody move on.
finished. We were interested to hear his professional.
He's like, let me interject here. His professional opinion, he wishes he had a 2009 Ford Escape on the track.
Look how good it looks there.
I will say the graphics in this are strong to quite strong. Hit the 3 cameras as fast as you can. You should have no problem doing that. Where are the cameras at? Where are the cams at? Cross-country race in supercars. Why are they called gumballs, though? Where's the camera? Oh, you don't actually hit the cameras. I got it. I like it. They juice every one of these tracks. You get some mileage out of it. Hang in here, kid. All right, let's get our speed up here. Hang in here. Speed up, kid. Speed up, speed up, speed up. Oh, we hit it though. We got the gold. Yo, can we get some chain spam in chat? You flew from Finland to Miami and drove SF. 4,000 miles in new muscle cars. Yo. The mini map shows the camera locations.
Thank you very much, James. You want to go and get a cup of tea?
Well, we've warmed the track. Next, it was the turn of the Porsche.
Get a bloody move on.
The Spider Acquiescence. A slightly used car can be anywhere from 20 to 40% cheaper. You know, this shouldn't surprise anyone. But I can't, you got to wake up pretty early in the morning to convince me to buy a brand new car. I and look, no judgment zone. Just for me, I'm very acquiescent conscience. Like, to me, everyone likes to spend money on their own things. For me, like, I like cars, but not enough to pay, like, retail, you know? And it's like, and it's a little deep lore here for you guys, but like, a while ago, probably a couple years ago, I had someone call me because I know I like this kind of thing. Like, hey, my grandma's looking to sell her car. It's got like 11,000 miles on it. Do you want to buy it? And like, you talk about gold chain acquiescence, it doesn't get any better than that. Because you get the grandpa driver, you know you're gonna get 5 to 10 years out of it unless your wife drives it and smashes it up. But she was okay. And that was a Ford Fusion, 2009 Ford Fusion. Got a great deal on it too. No miles, are just start clean.
Finally, it was the turn of the psycho killer.
Just saying. Yeah, no, she is fine. She actually got rear-ended. It wasn't her fault or anything like that. Not like if it was, I would care, but you know. Oh, I see. It was Minkus in chat. All right, let's see if I think this car is gonna be the fastest. Your grandparents gave you your 09 Fusion, but it's got 116K on it. You want to know the key word to that statement, though? Gave. Respect. You got to respect the 119. What's the record? I think we got 163. And so, to be honest, I'll give you guys more deep car lore. I used to drive a 2010 silver Ford Escape with chrome wheels. But when we had Miles, who's my second son. Like, we should probably get a little bit bigger of a car. Not much. So I ended up selling my 2010 Ford Escape to get Chelsea a little bit bigger car. And so then I ended up with her 2009 Ford Escape. But anyway, there's some deep lore for you. Oh, those signs. I thought those signs were speed limits. Not how fast the turn was. I'm just kidding. I didn't think that.
With that,
Yeah, I'm Ford. You'd have to wake up pretty early in the morning for me to buy any other car than a Ford. Remember, my hometown, Dearborn, Michigan, Ford World Headquarters.
So, let's put the scoreboard up and let's begin.
All right, I want to get to the Detroit level. How do we do that?
thank you for watching, and we'll see you next week.
Yo, easy clap. All right, there's leave and start season 3. Gold, gold, toilet. Bronze, bronze, gold, gold, silver, silver, gold, gold, gold. That's cool. I like it's definitely a unique take on the racing game to integrate it with the show. And an Elton John song. All right. So season 3. Let's go. So they have every episode in the game? I see a... Yo, Motown Funk. The 3 lads travel to Detroit hoping to restore that tarnished shrine to American metal into the Petrol Head theme park. The drag race muscle cars on a city street do serious and loud donuts inside a theater. And Hammond transform an abandoned auto plant into a Grand Prix track filled with impossible turns. We get to drive a Dodge Challenger, Hennessy Exorcist, RTR Spec 3, and a McLaren. No Ford, though? You retired from Dearborn Truck? Yo, let's go. I see you out there in Michigan Avenue. Fix or repair daily. Real talk, you had a Ford Ranger in the late 90s. It was a great vehicle. Yo, honestly, the new Ford Ranger, the fresh one, that's like my dream ride. Get it 4-wheel drive, get the extended cab so you can fit the kids in there. That's it. So I hope to drive that car in probably like 10 years. So I'll buy this year's model in 10 years.
Local people are being encouraged to grow.
I didn't say that it's... Did it show that we're going to... Oh, I want to go back and watch this. Hang tight. Sorry, I actually want to watch this one.
Local people.
Right, hold steady.
Okay.
I think you're going to like this series, and I particularly think you're going to like how it begins, because even over here on this side of the pond, we recognize that
Let's
Detroit
go.
is the spiritual home to anyone whose communion wine is petrol and whose heart beats like a big, lumpy, wet V8.
Got some little brothers spamming chat.
Why, this week, and it's long overdue, the Grand Tour is off to the Motor
Let's
City
go.
with an idea.
You should watch Top Gear's review of the Ford Fiesta. Is it in the game? Well, they got to lead with the Eminem raps area. You know, when he did that Cypher. I guess not Detroit. I mean, it is, but... what do we got here? Give me some street signs. I'll tell you where it is. You just got here and you're so confused. Hang in. I mean, this is not what Detroit looks like, okay?
That Detroit is now a shadow of its
That's not true.
But we also know that efforts are being made to bring life back to the ruins with urban farms.
Let's go. There's the Fisher building right
Local
there.
people are being encouraged to grow kale and beans.
Why does he say it so derogatory?
In plots like this, where houses and businesses once stood.
Okay, eggplant spam in the chat.
I mean, this is Detroit. It shouldn't be help yourself pop-up street allotment for organic vegan peace hippies when it could be a
That's why he was saying it like that.
for the petrol head.
Is this a Fallout
It
game?
has the roads. It has the space. It was built by the rumble
Let's
of
go.
V8, and it should rumble to that sound once more.
Yo, you can see Windsor from there.
So that's what we've come here to do.
He was being rude. You know, we're trying to turn this place around, all right, kid? There's the Ford Mustang. Oh, that's what the RTR is. I didn't know what RTR is. Yo, you saw the Heidelberg project, huh? Where did you stay downtown, M-Babs? What hotel? No, I mean, I'm not trying to dox you, but I'll probably know what hotel. All 3 cars in this bit are heavily modded. Wheeler dealer, alright. Thanks for the host, by the way.
We'll be using 3 American muscle cars, all of which
Yo, there she is, the Ford Mustang.
spread in DEFCON 1.
I'm trying to see if I see any street names.
I have the Ford Mustang RTR.
Oh, he's drifting out there.
Mr. Slowly has what's called the Exorcist.
So there's something called like the Heidelberg Project in Detroit, where it's like this entire block that's block of houses that's it's like an art installation. I don't know if it's called the Heidelberg, but it's something like that. Yo, what's up, Jeremiah? Excuse me? Where's my Mustang?
They took a Hellcat, I drove one before off the show, and just made it four of everything.
This is not actually modeled after Detroit, is it?
We're all set.
I'd like to check it for accuracy.
Time to play.
I mean, I have a slight issue with this, because this is not accurate. Rabbies.
Oh my god!
I will say, though, I mean, if there's some parts... Well, I gotta be careful what I say. Are there any games out there right now that let you drive? You know how there's like realistic flight simulators? Are there any games that let you drive in real life places? I'm just saving all my juice for the Mustang, by the way. I mean, by real life places, I mean Michigan. Did you see? Wait, can we rewind that? How can I rewind that? Did you see him? Hold on, hold on. I gotta rewind it.
This car is tuned by
Oh. Wait, watch him, watch him. You guys talk about us that we don't need to put our hands on the steering wheel. This guy does. Look at him. Watch. He's completely out of control. Is that what happens when you drift?
Hennessy. They've taken a standard Camaro.
That's
and
really
they've given
good.
it 1,000 horsepower.
You're not supposed to run the car up to the red line like that. The madman. You're not supposed to do that.
Anything else? Only
Doesn't that break the car?
wheels are standard, brakes are standard, suspension is standard, bodywork is standard. It's all standard.
A car like that you do? Doesn't it blow up the engine? That's why I never redlined my Escape. Hang in here, kid. Rev limiters. What's our brake button? L2's the brake. Now you tell us. Hey. Hang in here. Hang tight for the rabbies. The brake is for quitters. You know what, Shannon?
Now that person is not sold out to be a part of this team. It is more about them than it is about the team. Cannot play with them. Cannot win with them. Cannot coach with them. Can't do it. I want winners. I want people that want to win.
That's what I'm talking about, Coach. Where they're building up for the Ford Mustang. Do we know what caused the revs? I think there's just the computers have been running all weekend. They just need to hit that reset button. Drove through the 8 Mile interchange once on the way to Ann Arbor. 8 Mile is like 1,000 miles long. Shane Park, let's go. The guy's out there just selling lawnmowers. I'm trying to catch the street names. There she is, boys. There's the car we've been waiting to drive, the Ford Mustang. Small.
But being no doubt, it has the muscle car credentials. Oh yeah.
Only I would just change up the coloration on it. Here we go, boys. We got a drift on this thing. Oh yeah. Oh, look at the drift. We're gold medaling this or going home. I've never really driven a manual car. Hang in here, boys. Hang in here. Get ready for a hard drift.
I haven't just put a supercharger on it and left it, sorry.
We'll take the F in chat. Tire Squeal Symphony. This is by far the best car in the game we've handled. The branding, the acceleration, the handling. Look at this. We haven't driven this good. I would encourage yourself to support Ford. I would take this over McLaren, Ferrari, Lamborghini any day of the week. The blue oval. There's no blue oval on this, though. All right, we got a hard turn coming up. Hard left. Oh, he's done it. That was a 90-degree turn. We're in this, boys. That's drift with a little bit of the normal brake. Hang in here. He's done it. Hang in here, boys. No. You want to be in the front seat. You don't want to be in the back seat. You'll be back there like popcorn and jambalaya mixed up. Hang in here. Hang in here. Hang in here. Hang in here. We're getting that drift up. Ugh. Hang in here, boys. We got one U-turn left. Look at the drift on that. I mean, if you're not sitting in the dang front dang seat on this, I like it.
Anthony Joshua of muscle cars.
Is he doing this on purpose? Doing what on purpose? Oh, can we see some more Michigan landmarks, please?
It's the RTR, which stands for an
Really fast car. Pastrami Green, thanks for the 8 months. Got yourself some new ice to celebrate. Yo, respect. Thank you so much for the 8 months. Can we get some dang go spam and chat for Pastramis? Ready to rock? That please, is that what it stands for?
Which seat do they put in as standard?
My dream car is a 2019 black on black extended cab 4-wheel drive Ford Ranger. Yo, Han Solo, good luck, dude. Ask me when you get back my thoughts on chiropractors.
Which of our fairground muscle rides would be the fastest?
Euclid.
In a street drag race.
That's a main road.
So, what I'm thinking is, here, when the lights go green...
How can they do this?
Perfect.
What if the police come?
Well, he won't. He's in Beverly Hills. I've seen the movie.
Why can't we just do this on a racetrack or a runway?
I mean, how did they get clearance to do this?
This is a racetrack.
Detroit is empty now and should just be used for this sort of thing.
Yes, but it isn't a real race.
Get this guy out of here. Why does he keep bashing Detroit?
I can't do it.
Why can't you do it?
Because Dodge only lent me that car if I promised not to do any drag racing on the road with it.
What?
But it is,
That's what it's for.
I know.
that's literally what it's for.
Yes, I know, but that's the way it is. I'm sorry.
Do you think it's an insurance?
It is. It's because it's
No,
him.
it's
because
not.
You don't want it on the roof.
Who's driving it? Richard Hammond.
You
Right,
can't drive it.
It's just what they said, and I'm really sorry, so we can't do it. I'm sorry.
We can.
Excuse me.
We're not going to do it without that.
What about Lee's Leon Tire Shop?
Just
Really
right
gonna-
the way.
One for all and all for yourselves. That's how it goes, isn't it?
Just give us the Mustang. The Exorcist? Mink is spam in chat. They basically diss everything. Fair enough.
Is off.
Are cars supposed to sound like ground up metal?
Three, two, one. I don't want to sound like you, but
Yes. Yeah, but it's not supposed to. We got Minkus. Grand River. That's a major road in the city.
White flag.
Sorry about the I think we're going too fast. The raviolis couldn't keep up.
Beating heart of the Exorcist. And that's a standard Corvette engine, basically.
Z06, yep.
With
Zed. He said Zed. He said Zed.
top, that's there, yes.
Yes.
Real quick.
2.9 litre.
Y in chat if you say Zed,
The bit
and in chat if you say Z. Let's get it. Let's get it out on the table right now.
Yes.
So's the one on mine. It's 2.7 litres.
Yeah, not as big. The point is, Simon, this is the Exorcist. The job of the Exorcist is to vanquish the demon.
It's
The-
like,
the
you
bot
remember
will
in the
vote.
60s, I think Di Tommaso made a car called the Mangusta, which is Italian for mongoose.
Yes, and a mongoose can kill a cobra, can't it?
That's what
No,
it
it
did.
can't.
Yes, but this
It
hasn't
can't.
vanquished the demon.
Cobra puts venom in the mongoose.
Why don't you find a racetrack or a runway somewhere, okay?
50% of the chat
You can have
says
a race
Zed.
between good and evil.
Y is Z, N is Z. 50% right down the line. 50-50 perfect split.
Which of our cars makes the loudest noise?
The loudest noise?
Many possible locations for this important test.
Yo, this is relatively... Nah, it's not new. Ford bought that building we just saw. Minkus. Horror game Minkus.
The owners feared the noise from our engines would bring.
Man,
down
imagine what that looked
crumbling
like when it
roof.
wasn't busted
We were
up,
given
man.
Protective clothing.
I'm going to put this on because there may be dust. There will be dust.
The loudness test.
I'll just make wheel spin. Wheel spin. that's
Yeah, the audio's a little messed up, Tim.
Are you ready?
Yes.
What are you supposed to do? What are you supposed to do? Bunch of circles? How do I do donuts? I want to redo this.
God, that's pretty horrible.
Let's retry it.
Wheel spin. That just makes a huge.
All right, so what do I have to hold down the brake?
Are you ready?
Yes.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We're doing slaloms out here, boys. Let's go. Illuminati sign. Illuminati sign. Oh, we're doing. Let's go. We did it. We got to do it again.
God, that's pretty horrible.
We got to do it
Wheel
again.
spin. That just makes a huge amount of noise.
Rip engine. Like, you're not supposed to do that with a car. Hear me out here? Onesies? Twosies? Catorsies? Hold on here, coach. Come on. Can I get some little brother spam in chat, please? One more. I gotta do it one more time. One more time. If you guys think we could do it, Y or N in chat if you think we could do it.
Wheel spin, that just makes a huge amount of noise.
Do you think we can do it?
Are you ready?
Yes.
Do what? Hang in here, boys. Hang in here. All right, hang in there. Well, let's darken this one up. Darken it up. Darken this one up. Chat, what are you guys doing to me? Chat. Chat. Can I get some little brother spam in chat? I didn't take that. You guys took control of the wheel. That's where the dank front dank seat. You guys took the wheel on that one, all right?
Oh, wait a minute. You don't know. You're first to go.
125?
Yeah.
The Who.
All I was trying to draw
All time.
Yes.
126 decibels.
was
Deep Purple. A mere
a syringe. I was trying to draw a syringe.
is louder than Deep Purple.
But probably a lot quieter than my demon.
I was trying to draw this right here. Oh, we get to do it again? Are you sure?
I don't know why he wears trousers.
I was drawing a syringe. How is that not family friendly? Why do I have a syringe on hand? There's a lot of things we have on hand. A syringe full of resin.
Easy mistake. We've all done it. Forgotten the key when you're donuting.
Why does he have earplugs in?
It's been turned into a multi-story car park. Everybody's been there.
Okay, in 3, 2.
Go, go, go! Oh, God.
Sorry for the Ravies. Hang tight. Oh, tap the drift button. I think we get one more shot at this thing with a third car.
To beat.
Yeah.
I think if we get one more will be perfect.
118.8 tiptoe boy.
2.7 litre capacity supercharger on it. It's
Yeah, but it doesn't make
well, they
any
didn't
noise.
build it for this. They built it for drag racing.
It's very quiet, my friends.
Did they?
How do we know?
They also don't add up in time like pennies in a bank.
Before this sore point became even sorer, I sent James off to have a go.
Oh, here we go. The Dark Knight.
We are about to witness James D. May
We're gonna have
losing his virginity.
Popping his donut cherry.
little brother spam in chat.
James May, are you ready? Fire it up in 3.
Here we go. This one's loud. Hang in here, boys. Bollocks? What does bollocks mean?
Took him a little while, but eventually he got the hang of it.
Bollocks? Well? Yo, this thing is fast. Hang in here, kid. Hang in there, you can do it, kid. You can finish it off, kid. Finish it off. They've done it.
What's my score?
Why don't we just go? Photos have got to go.
Yep, moving on.
Turlet strats.
Oh, I've wiped it.
Strats of the turlet. Did we complete it? I think we did. Did we handle our business? I think we did.
128, so just 2.8 more than me.
So more.
Yes.
Hold that.
Why?
Please just hold that.
Oh, I hate the victory dance.
What kind of dance you putting up here, kid?
How much is your car? How much?
98, something like that.
98,000.
98,000 pounds. What's the conversion on that?
Better, so it's more expensive.
40,000.
Faster and louder.
720 horsepower, 40,000 pounds.
Am I the
Easy
only person
clap.
here who understands muscle cars?
That's a ridiculous thing to say.
I will say that, like, those guys are pretty engaging. Like, I think they're probably, they play off each other really well.
No, you didn't. We shall pick that up later on.
You may remember in the very first show of the Grand Tour in the first season.
I wish we could pause
I was
this.
blown away by McLaren P1.
Yeah, I do remember. You said it would be faster than the Porsche 918 and the Ferrari. And no, wait a minute.
I'd like to give people in the audience nicknames. That's how I'd love to finish this thing out.
Yes, that's undoubtedly true. But the thing is
that Ryan?
to this
Wait.
day, the most exciting
Ryan!
I've ever driven.
Ryan!
I think could ever be topped. But
Hold on,
McLaren gave me
hold
a
on.
touch, and I thought, well, if they've built a car that can outpeak
No, actually,
a P1,
that
I
one
better
right there
test
is
it
Ryan.
somewhere a bit less narrow and a bit less
Well-
tree-lined and a bit less covered in deers and badgers than the Ebola drone. So I took it to the fastest racetrack in Europe, which is actually, anyone want to guess which it is? No, not Monza. Not Spa.
Do you know?
What?
Do you know?
The Autobahn.
Thruxton.
Thruxton.
Thruxton is the fastest racetrack in Europe. So that's where I took the new McLaren.
That's not in Detroit.
Hello, fellow driving enthusiasts. James here.
Hello, James.
The unique way we make video games, we are sadly unable to have the McLaren Senna in this episode for now.
Yo. Thank you
The equally fantastic
to the Grand Tour game for sponsoring the past hour of the show. You know, I think it's my thoughts on that. Final thoughts on it. I think it was an interesting way to integrate a TV show and a video game together. I'm glad we had a chance to experience the Michigan stuff. I'm glad we had a chance to drive the Ford Taurus Escape Mustang. I don't know. I wanted to try it. I haven't played a racing game in a while. But I like the idea of the concept. But outside of that, you know, I think I got my fill of it.